Hi and welcome back to finally a new video. It's been a while, but I've been really busy with school and I'm trying to come up with ideas what to film. But I'm filming this on the 1st of January 2025 and I thought it would be fun to do a 2024 reading wrap up with every book that I read last year and what I thought about it. I have made a top 12 and like a book of the month and then book of the year eventually. So I will be explaining that, but I won't be giving like each review of every book because then this video is then gonna be done next year. So yeah, I'm gonna start with January. So January. In January I read 16 books, which is the most books I read the whole year in 1 month, and I don't know how, but I did. So yeah, I've written it all down on my clipboard with every book, author, and rating of the book I gave. So I'm not gonna take them out of my shelves because then I'm not done filming next year. But the first book I've read is Powerless by Elsie Silver. I've read, let me look, Flawless and Heartless last year. So 2023, the end of 2023, I read Flawless and Heartless. So I began the year with reading Powerless, Reckless, and Hopeless. So Powerless I gave 4 stars, Reckless I gave 5 stars, and Hopeless I also gave 5 stars. I love that series. I will die for that series. I love it. They're up there, so I really love it. Then I read the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. So I read The Deal, The Mistake, The Score, The Goal, and The Legacy. 5 books. The Deal I gave 5 stars, Mistake 4 stars, The Score 4 stars, The Goal 3 stars, and The Legacy 4 stars again. And yeah, same with that series. I love that series. I never really reread series that much. I read Heartstopper a few times, but I don't really reread stuff. But I should reread that series because I really love it. So the next one, I love dark romance. If you can see, can you see that? Yeah, there. It's a mirror, so I really find it difficult to see which side everything is on. But the next one I read is Butcher and Blackbirds. Now, I've heard really good things about that series. It's a series now, at least a duet. But for me, it was 2 stars. No, wasn't for me. Next, I read 2 parts in one series. It is the King of Sin series. So I read King of Wrath and King of Pride by Anna Wang. I both gave them 4 stars. Then I read Dirty Like Me, Jane Diamond. That is a really good book. I really loved it. But then I was at the end and I saw that it was a 8-part series and I only had 1 book. So I still need to read the other 7, but I don't have them and I'm on a book buying ban for at least a few months. So wish me luck. So I gave that 4 stars. Then I read Pucking Wild by Emily Rath. I love the Pucking series. Jacksonville Race. I love hockey romance. I love that series. Amazing. Gave it 5 stars, obviously. Then I read Pucking Ever After Volume 2. That is like the in-between novellas from the series. So you have like the normal big ones and then the purple ones are the novellas. It's like after the book ends and a few scenes from that couple, trouble, four-couple, whatever. So yeah, that's really good. That book, holy shit. I almost screamed at some scenes just because of how good it was and how unexpected. So that book, 5 stars. If I could give 10, I'd give 10, but I do 1 to 5 rating, so 5 stars for sure. Then I read a plus size romance. It's Set on You by Emilia. I love romance. I love the representation. I'm a plus size woman myself, so I really love that book. So I also gave that 5 stars. So it's been a lot of 5 stars this month. And then the last one I read in January is Breakaway by Grace Riley. I gave that 2 stars. Honestly, I don't remember why, but I don't think I really liked that one. So yeah, this was January. On to February. So in February I read 4 books technically. But I listened to 3 of those on audio because I couldn't get through them in a normal book. I'll tell you why. The 3 books I've listened to on audio are A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruin, and A Court of Frost and Starlight. I hope I say it right because I'm not good at remembering titles. I love the Ekater series. I'm just not a fantasy girl. I can't read books this thick about fantasy. But the audiobooks, the graphic audio, amazing. So yeah, I really love that. A Court of Mist and Fury I gave 3 stars. Court of Echoar, I'm gonna do the small ones because Echoar I gave 4 stars, and A Court of Frost and Starlight I gave 3 stars. Then I read one more book that month. I read King of Greed by Anna Wong, and I also gave it 3 stars. So, hi, editing Dominique here. I forgot one book, which is Their Dark Rose by Eva Marx. I gave that one. Let me look. I have the memory of a I don't know what. 2 stars. It's a dark romance. I cut the video short because my mom interrupted me, and I forgot I needed to film one more book. So yeah, just a note from me. Have fun watching. So, March. In March, I only read one book, and that is Aged by Lauren Beale, and I gave it 3 stars. Then April came, my birthday month, and I read 6 books. So yeah, it started out strong. One of my favorite series, Heartstopper. I read this winter the novella mainly about the point of view from Tori's perspective, so the sister of Charlie. Obviously, 5 stars. Then I read Mile High by Liz Stomford. I gave it 4 stars. And then I read 2 books in a series. I read Sick Boys and Evil Boys by Clarissa Wilde. I gave Sick Boys 5 stars, and I gave Evil Boys 4 stars. Their trilogy is over there, but it recently announced it's gonna be a series, so I can't wait for the other parts. Then I read Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I just said it in January. I love the Chestnut Spring series, but this one I really had trouble with reading. Not like I hated the book, but it didn't hit that way like the Chestnut Spring series did. I don't know why, but I gave it 2.5 stars. So then I read a Dutch book. I translated the title into an English one, so it's Dead Bodies Don't Lie, aka Like Liegen Niet by Olivier van As. I gave that 3.5 stars. So this was April, until May. In May I read 2 books, which 2 of my favorite authors. I read Vile Boys by Clarissa Wilde. I gave that 5 stars. It's that series, amazing. Then I read King of Sloth by Anna Wong. Same with the Rose Hill series by Elsie Silver. This Kings of Sin series doesn't top the Twisted series, but I still like it. I gave King of Blood 2 stars. So on to... Okay, it's June. I have a cold, so I can sound really scratchy, but I hope you can still understand me. So in June I've read 4 books. The first book I read is Hunting Adeline by H.D. Colton. I've read Haunting Adeline, I think 2023. I'm not sure. I think I did. If you want to read fully reviews, go to my Instagram. Or no, I don't have that on my TikTok. On my Instagram. But I gave Hunting Adeline 3 stars. Yeah, the next book I read is Night Shift by Annie Brown. That book is one of my favorite books I've read that year. This book is so freaking good. It's like everything you want as a book girl. I mean, she works in the library. He's a famous, not famous, he is a basketball player or hockey player. I'm not sure. That's not the main thing. They just fall in love like a normal couple. It's not like love triangles and shit like that. It's just normal love story, and I really love that. And it was really simple, but that book is freaking amazing. I said I wouldn't do a review of every book, but this book you have to. This is amazing. 5 stars, obviously. Then I read 2 in the series by Stephanie Archer. I read Behind the Net and The Fake Out. Behind the Net, so the first one I gave 4 stars, and The Fake Out I gave 4.5 stars. I just like the second one a little bit better. So yeah, I read those, and now it's time for July. So it's finally July. It's summer. I'm happy. It's not yet my holiday, but I am almost free. I graduated, and I read A Court of Silver Flames. Now, like I said before with the other Court of books, I like them, but I'm not a fantasy girl. I really love this series. I love the plot of the books, but they're just way too long for me. But I really like them. And if you don't want to read them like I did, go listen to the graphic audio or go search on YouTube the explaining the plot of ACOTAR so you don't have to read them or something. She explains it so well, I understood everything. Even though half of the names I can't pronounce for the life of it. But go search that if you just want to know what it's about so you can talk with other people about it. Then I read one of my favorite novels ever. I read On the Sidelines by Adeline Brown. I gave it 5 stars, obviously. This was her debut novel. She has one coming out this month, January 2025. I'm so freaking excited for it. I'm not even kidding. This book is really amazing. It's really good. It has a miscommunication trope, but I just love it. I don't know. She interacted with me a couple times on Instagram. She's just a lovely person. Go read that book. It's so freaking underrated. Go read it. Okay, then I read one of the most popular TikTok books, I think. I read Throttled by Lauren Asher. I gave it 5 stars. I haven't read the other 3 yet, but I still have time. So yeah, I really liked it. I'm not a Formula 1 girly. I mean, I'm a Dutchie, so obviously Max Verstappen is my country winning person. I don't know how you call it. But yeah, I'm not a Formula 1 girly, but I did like the book very much. So yeah. And then I read a dark romance. It's Knock Knock by Winter Adams. I gave that 3 stars. It was weird. I don't know, I think it was free on Stuff Your Kindle Day or something, because I don't have the physical copy of it. But it was good, but weird. But yeah, I don't know. 3 stars. Then it's time for August. I did say that very happy, but I didn't read in August. I didn't read in September. Oh, but I did read in September. I didn't read for a few months, multiple months. In September, I read one book, which is Homebody by Theo Parrish. It's on top here. I gave that 4 stars. It's a LGBTQ book, mostly talking about non-binary, which I thought was really interesting. I think I didn't really know that much about it, apart from the stuff that's like being explained in Heartstopper. I didn't really know anything about it, so it was really interesting to read, and also it was just a lovely story. I think it's based on his own or their own experience, I think, but I'm not sure about it, so don't hold me to that. But 4 stars, I really love that one. So yeah, I only read books then in September, so I didn't read in August, October, November. I just read 1 book in September and 4 books in December. So until December. Okay, I hope my voice can still hold it, but it's time for December. I read 3 Christmas books in December, which was a series. I'm trying to think about how I'm gonna say it because it had a curse word in the title. But it's the Merry Effing Christmas series. It's a series. It's kind of based around Christmas time. It's not really a Christmas book. It's just all about smut. Can't really explain it anyway. So you have the Christmas Guest, Christmas Dare, and Christmas Fright. So Christmas Guest, I gave 2 stars. So it's 2 stars. Then book 2, Christmas Dare, I gave 4 stars. And then the last book, Christmas Fright, I gave 3 stars. So yeah, then the last book I read this year was Bucking Sweet by Emily Rath. Like I said with the other books, I love that series, so it's a 4 stars for me. So yeah, I read 46, 60, I always keep forgetting the numbers, 46 books this year, which is a lot. Really much for me. This is the 2nd year I've been on BookTok/Bookstagram, and I'm just really happy I did it. If you don't already on it, just do it, even though it's awkward sometimes. But it's really good. So this was this video. I hope you really liked it, and the next video I'll be filming is the favorite book of the year, which book I liked every month, and then which book is my favorite of the year. So yeah, I hope you like this video. If you want to, you can subscribe to my channel and like this video, and see you next time. Bye.